How y'all doing? It's me, Zacarias, and I'm trying to do whatever I can to fit in this video for 13 minutes on this video, okay? And this is part 2 about the Bow Wow situation. And now I did agree on part 1. I did agree, and I do to this day agree that he should acknowledge his mixtape. I think many of us, whether dark or light skinned, should admit that we're mixed race people. We're not pure black people. We should let white racist, stupid, demonic folks tell us how DNA. They want us to have our DNA. Go take your grandpas to tell us to stop putting their penis out every time they see someone of color. Because it wasn't the sisters they was doing with. They was doing Native American women too, okay? So, anyone of color, I'm saying, I'm sorry to say this doesn't sound anti-white, but white man is historically is a Rolling Stone. We are part white because that besides my grandmother, she was a white woman, and you know about that story, okay? So the reason why I'm making a comment to the video about Bow Wow is I also said I was going to talk about what I disagree with his message, and that's the not voting part. The not voting part was very, very ignorant. I'm mixed. Barack Obama's mixed. A lot of people in this country are mixed. People African American community are not pure black. The people who was arguing against Bow Wow are not pure black people. You have other race, other ethnic groups that are mixed. Latinos are mixed. You have people in the Asian community who is not pure Asian. And you do have people who will admit they have non-Asian background. Miss Lovey T. Let's get that straight, because I hang around a bunch of mixed people. Look for the word Hapa, H-A-P-A. A lot of Hapas are part white and part Asian. And you have those who are multi-generational mixed like I am. I'm not Hapa, but you know what I'm talking about. You know, more than one generation that's share the same mixed the DNA. And that's what many of us are, multi-generational mixed race people. You have Hapas like from Hawaii. They'll mention they have Germans. I mean, one particular Hapa that's known is, what's her name? Nicole from Pussycat Dolls. She's mixed, okay? So you have a lot of people in Hawaii is full of mixed race people. You know what I'm saying? So Bruno Mars ain't nothing new, okay? Bruno Mars part Filipino, part Puerto Rican, but and Nicole from Pussycat Dolls. That and Tia Carey, the one from Wayne's World, you know, she played on High School High and all. Yeah, y'all know that I'm talking about. Y'all, she's part. You know, she's Filipino, Chinese, Hawaiian, Spanish, and yes, because Spain went to Philippines. So can you please stop assuming you never hear a Korean person? Please, I met many people who are Asian who've told me that they have other races in them. And that's who they are. They're not full-blown Asian. If they look Asian still, they're still mixed. You have mixed DNA, that's who you are. But to non-voting, to Bow Wow, and this is, I wish y'all stop attacking the people that like Bow Wow, because you're hypocrites. Because I'm going to attack everybody in this video. You have Willie D from H-Town. Y'all know who Willie D is, with the Coon song, okay? Alright, from the Ghetto Boys. It's telling folks not to vote. You have a lot of people saying, I'm not voting. That's why I believe that Trump was going to win. Because the white folks who are, and the coons and pochos who want to kiss up to Donald Trump are going, and they say, well, you say you're going to vote for Donald Trump, Zach, so why are you saying that? And I'm going to say this again. I want Gary Johnson or Bernie Sanders to win. I do not want Hillary Clinton. She's no different from Trump in disguise, and I want Donald Trump to win. But when that situation happened here in Houston with Jose Flores, Jose Flores had died, and there was a black and brown division, and I live in Houston, and I am African American, Native American, and Caucasian descent. Look more African American with camera skin, and look pure, and speak Spanish and live in Latino culture, because I grew up, going to schools in Latino schools, in middle and high school. There was used to be predominantly white when I was coming up in the 80s, and it changed. The white flag, okay, all this movie and white flag, okay. So I was like, hold up, I ain't gonna try to get no black and brown situation, you know what I'm saying, because I have folks on either side. I have pochos who are racist, who attack me, and I have coons who are anti-Hispanic, attack me and call me a sellout. So I don't want to be in that situation. That's why I said, if I would go to LA, I would not hang around East LA, South Central LA, Compton, whatever, where black and brown people fight. But yeah, when the Ku Klux Klan coming to your neighborhood, you want to get together then? Really? That's very hypocritical. But point is, I said, okay, well, let Trump win, because the stuff that come out their mouth, using the word nigger and wetback, and spick and monkey and all these little things come from white people. Even the Spanish translation of these words come from white people. who are racist towards both of the its groups. So that's the reason why. But yet, Nassau Council Raza, NAACP, the modern day version, not the back in the day of Jim Crow. There's different mentality these days. Urban League and NASCAR Raza and who else, LULAC and all of them can come together. South Moderate Carrier in 1990, South 2000 census. That's why we were able to check more than one box on the census, because they were supposed to be multiracial category in the census 2000. Okay, that was for that multiracial category. But that's why I said so. Point is, no, I don't want Trump to win. So if you actually took me seriously, I was in an angry mode on both communities about this boy murder, because anybody could kill Jose Flores. You go to Mexico, they're killing children there. You got folks, yeah, they got black DNA, but they don't look black. They have a lot of Spaniard and American DNA mixed in that causes them the Mojola Raza moment, okay? They don't look like black folks, but they got black DNA. They're killing the children and cutting folks' head off. And you have folks in the hood. You know, you go to Chicago, you got brothers and sisters, dark, light, whatever, killing each other there too. So we can't blame each other who's killing the murder when both Donald Trump, after he said about Latinos, he started attacking people of African descent. Okay, so y'all, we all the same boat together. That stuff, because that's why I said, okay, and I was got a Black-Mexican woman while this situation going on in Houston about the Jose Flores murder. You have a part black, part Mexican woman named Jace Dash on vote for endorse Trump, and I did like her picture on Instagram because y'all stupid idiots calling each other names. And here's a woman who's mixed with both, going to actually help a white man who hate all of us be in their office. So y'all don't want to sit there. So I got mad at Bow Wow. You cannot sit here and say your vote. What they did, all the rest y'all, well, my vote don't count. And yeah, I went to Selma last year, y'all. I don't know why that didn't get enough views. Y'all talking about black issues and all that other stuff. I went to Selma last year. Remember I was acting like a Devo because it was so high and folks walking so doggone slow and everything. Okay, yes, okay. Well, I am a Devo. Y'all know that, by the way. But point is, because I'm on the hot sun, y'all got I turn bipolar, okay? Okay. You know, you walking slow, I'm trying to, take, please, move fast, okay? And, over to Selma. And I'm glad I did. Because it wasn't for Selma, I wouldn't be able to vote. Even if I had white ancestors, the grandfather clause probably would not apply. Okay, especially when they had the one drop mess and all that stuff, and then too, they might try to put it on the record that the ancestor was not your grandfather, whatever. Okay, so the point is, what I'm saying, the voter rights for all races. Martin King, who was mixed, black, Irish, and Native American, so was Prescott King. And the rest of the people of the civil rights movement who was not pure Negro, where they light or dark skin, walked on that thing with white people who were good white people, not the bad ones, and got bloody Sunday because of the Ku Klux Klan. And the bridge they walked on is named after a Klansman. Yes. Okay? So my question, I did sign the petition before I went to Selma to get that name removed. Okay? When I was in Alabama last year in March. And there was the majority of us who went was people of color. You had people of African American descent, because we all mixed up. We had dark, light, whatever. We had folks who, and one of the organizers was dark skinned sister. She's black identified. Other one who's Hispanic, who's Venezuelan. Okay, and the rest of we had Hispanic folks. We had Venezuelan. We had Afro Latina who's Colombian. We had Chicanos. We had Mexicanos. We had Salvadoreños. We had we had Asians. We had Filipino. One was, I don't know what Asian descent he is, and then we had one who's East Indian. We all went and had one pure blonde hair, blue eyed white woman who was a preacher. So we went last year in 3 vans. And the reason I'm bringing this up, I'm glad that I went to Selma. I didn't get a chance to see Barack Obama. Me as a Devo, I gotta look. You know what I'm saying? Anytime Devo Zacarias gotta look good, and I do take my time getting ready. Okay, and I ain't want them waiting on me and yelling at me and skipping my name, bitching at me for taking my time. So that's why y'all go ahead and see Barack Obama. And I'm glad I didn't go because I ain't gonna stay in a long line, and my feet, plus size feet, hurting. And legs hurting, and I'm almost close to 40 years old, okay? I look young, but I'll be 37 soon. Well, 35, yeah, last year going on 36. Okay, so point is, and yes, I'm with old age, do get to you when you get in your 30s and 40s. Trust me, I feel it, okay? Don't let this young face fool you. I look like I'm in the 20s. That was 10 some years ago. No, close to 40. So that's the reason why I was like, I will ever in the future I see Barack Obama in the future, even if when he leave his term, okay. So you know what I'm saying, I do eat, and I drink my coffee, and I can do whatever I can, So we went down with the Jubilee celebration in Northwood 7 the next day, and it was extremely hot, and I wish I had my flips on instead of wearing my loafers, and my feet swole up with them loafers. I'm serious, yes, it swole. That's why I was acting like a Devo. My legs were hurting, and I was dressed like, the Martin Luther King shirt, jeans, and dress socks with my loafers on that I bought on eBay last year. I mean, the year before, they went to 2014. So I was trying to look pretty boyish and look kind of, with the Martin Luther King shirt, black shirt on, and it was hot with that black shirt. But I'm glad I went, because if Martin Luther King did not do that, and Prescott and the rest of the people that was on Selma, I was not able to vote. So to sit here and say I'm mixed, which majority of the people of the civil rights movement were not pure Negroes, they were classified that because the student racist one drop rule. To Bow Wow, that was very ignorant. I ain't for you claiming mixed heritage. And y'all know, since I was a teenager, actually when I was 7, 8 years old, I said I was black and Indian, but I started claiming mixed heritage that they young, okay? Especially when my dad told me about my name American roots, then I had white roots. They knew that, but they kept it a secret, okay? No different than Latinos keep the black part of their roots a secret, you know what I'm saying? But claim the name and white part, okay? Well, I can't relate. They kept the white part a secret, even though we had Creoles around the family, and Creoles around the neighborhood, excuse me, and we have Creole ancestry, okay? So I'm like, wait a minute, hold up, and Creoles that came all different colors, dark and light, and look like white folks, man, whatever, okay? Point is, that's how, okay? So my point is to have Bow Wow say that was stupid. I'm not for the non-voting part, and y'all can't attack Bow Wow. We have someone like Weedy say don't vote, because if we don't vote, that man gonna be in office, and y'all be living Jim Crow days. And I'm telling you, black and brown people, black identified, or people African descent, and Hispanic folks, y'all keep fighting. We gonna all be picking cotton and strawberries. And I'm trying to find a way to get the fuck out this country before he become president. I know a bus station to go to Mexico. Trust me, I probably had to leave everything in this fucking apartment. Let them evict my apartment. Okay, it's public cheap house. I don't give a fuck. And go to Mexico if I have to, and start all over from scratch, okay? Because I ain't sitting here, staying here and call all type of niggas and shit, okay, y'all? Please. Or go to New Zealand. They have jobs in New Zealand, y'all. They gonna pay to go to New Zealand. I'm trying to get that too, okay? It's all on Facebook, okay? Y'all, I'm trying to get the hell out of this country, because if he become president, let this country rot in hell, because I've been rotting in hell ever since what happened in the day, okay? So, you know what I'm saying? And, as a person part of Native American, I have to say that because my white ancestors came and stole this land, okay? And brought my African ancestors here and did all that mixing, and then they want us to claim it, but because they didn't want to be in the same pot with them on a privilege level. That's what the one drop rule was for, to keep us down there. So, the guy one time, that's why they also make us slaves for having one drop of black blood. So, that's to let y'all know that's what I'm for, him claiming multi-race roots, but I'm not for the non-voting part, so that's all I have to say.